Whoa, 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 whoa. I haven't lost my mind. Just hold on 1 second. These things, they actually work. We'll talk more about it in this episode. So, to make a long story short, I was asked to review these glasses from a leading online retailer. And I was a little skeptical at first when it came to the fact that this device claims to cure motion sickness. Now, throughout my history as a psychotherapist, I've always recommended acupressure bands because generally speaking, they work for a lot of people, but I've never seen a device like this before, and the premise is pretty clear when it comes to your horizon viewing, and that somehow negates the motion effects of car sickness. With that said, come take a look at the test I actually did for this company. 15 minutes later. All right, well, the test revealed some surprising results. After about 12 minutes of reading my book in my car, I got a little car sick, I'll be honest with you, but on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being like the worst car sick I've ever been, which would be doing something like reading, it was like a 1 or a 2. And the craziest part of this whole experiment happened after I took the glasses off and we drove for another 15 minutes. And I actually purposely stared out the window. And granted, I got a little bit more car sick by the time I got home. The effects of this mitigating device when it comes to motion sickness lasted even after I took off the glasses. Even though throughout, 10, 15 minutes, my car sickness slowly came back. So would I recommend these to a friend? Well, other than a few things, which would be the fact that this actually blocks your field of view. So obviously, I wouldn't use something like this when it comes to driving. Wouldn't use something like this if you don't want strange looks from people down the street. And also the blue filling on the inside of these glasses. I've actually had bubblers in my office, kind of like what we see in dentist offices, that actually have lost their color over time due to sunlight and other reasons. So I'm curious whether or not the color will actually stay true a year or 2 years after owning these, especially if you don't keep it in its case that comes with the glasses. The last thing I'll probably recommend is maybe changing the color from blue to violet, just because it's a little more distracting when it comes to the brain and might actually reduce that number when it comes to me at least being motion sick from like a 2 maybe to a 1, just because again that grabs your eye's attention a little bit more. It's a little bit more displeasing to the eye because of the frequency. So with that said, I do recommend these, believe it or not, and stay tuned to our next episode.